I know you're feeling it. I know you are feeling all of what is happening energetically. And while I normally talk about strategy on here, those of you that have been following me for a long enough time know that the cosmic Valkyrie, me, Lynn Louise, is very, very in tune to energy. It's one of my top 3 highest values. And I can't get out of talking about what's happening right now because it's going to affect your business growth if you do not get in alignment to these energies. So I'm just going to do a little rundown about what's happening. You know, it's Aquarius season. Pluto moved into Aquarius. And there are at this moment 5 astrological elements that are in Aquarius and some major planets. So, what's going on? Because I know that you are feeling the feelings and you're having some disintegration. So, I want to help you really get in alignment and to be able to utilize these energies in your business growth. Okay, I want you to take in a deep breath. Let that out through that mouth because this energy is intense. And I want to really help you get in alignment with it because it's not going to let up. This is the beginning to Pluto entering into Aquarius. And it's bringing it full force at the beginning of February. It all started. It's just rolling, and you got to learn to go with the flow because that's what Aquarius is all about. I want to talk about what it looks like to be out of alignment and in with alignment when it comes to astrological energies. So often you will hear cosmic people talking about setting your intentions and letting go of things that no longer serve you. I'm going to use this recent new moon as an example because there's a lot of energies that happen, but I know that most of you really look towards lunar energy, so that might be really easy for you to follow. Energy is energy. So when we're describing it as a characteristic of Aquarius, Capricorn, anything like that, we're talking about the energies and how they can materialize and shape our outcomes. So working in alignment means being really aware of what becomes possible when we bring awareness and the knowledge that we have into these energies. So this energy right now is really intense. And when we are working out of alignment with it, and we are not going and flowing with our feelings, not putting our feelings onto someone else, but allowing ourselves to feel the feelings. If we are not allowing ourselves to release that energy, it will reignite former belief systems that are going to appear in your thought process. Let me break this down for you. You might have noticed that thought patterns are coming back into your subconscious and to your conscious mind because you're living in awareness, that you might be thinking, I'm not good enough, I'm not doing good enough, things aren't going as easy, things aren't going as planned, I should be farther along than I am. All those negative thought patterns might have resurfaced. This isn't because you haven't solved a lot of those belief systems, but more the frequency of what's happening in Aquarius is calling you to up level. And when we up level, it's going to stimulate the subconscious because it's really scared. And what it's going to do is it's going to tell you everything that you need to hear to not make a change in your life. Now, the way to move through that energy is to allow yourself to feel the feelings. Allow yourself to cry into a pillow or scream into a pillow. Allow yourself to feel in a safe place. Not get angry at someone. It is not somebody's responsibility to take on our burden. We need to release it in a safe place when nobody else is around. When we are not allowing ourselves to release these emotions, what happens is we become very aggressive, very angry, very depressed, very sad, and we internalize it. And so there's a big possibility when we are masking those emotions, when we are not allowing ourselves to feel them in a safe place, is that we will take them out on somebody else. We will become very tender and very sensitive to what other people say and other people's judgment. And we will internalize it to the point that it will explode, and we will explode onto someone or at someone. And this is not acceptable. We all know that. So how do we work in alignment with this energy? Because this energy is amazing, revolutionary, transformative. It has the power to really transform your business on a level that you have never thought possible before. This transition into Aquarius has thrown open the door to your financial success in your business. And this is the beginning to it. Because here's the reality. This energy is going to do what it does. Whether you are intentional about harnessing it or not, it's going to come in and it's going to blow through your life. And if you do not work with it intentionally, it has the capability to do some damage. Let me use an example. This energy is all about looking at what is not of value for you to create the future that you desire, the vision that you desire. Vision is Aquarius energy. So it's really going to be looking at things that no longer serve you, and it will burn them to the ground, whether you are intentional about it or not. Now, let's talk about what that can look like when you're not out of alignment. Now, we know that your dream is to be an entrepreneur. And like most entrepreneurs, we have to start in a 9-to-5. We have to have that job so that we can live and survive in this reality, this 3D reality. That's the way we buy things. But let's say that you're really unhappy with your job, that you don't like your boss, or it's just a really unaligned job for you. Now, if you are not working in alignment to these energies, what's going to happen is this energy is going to blow through, and you will create more damage in that situation of that job that you don't enjoy, because one day you're going to become reactionary, throw up your hands, and walk out the door and never go back. It's reacting to the energies, not working with the energies. Now, working in alignment to the energies is really sitting and reflecting and understanding where you are out of alignment. What is it that is no longer serving you in your 3-dimensional life, in your belief systems, and how can you get into alignment to confront these energies as they go through? The difference would be realizing that you're not happy at your job, that it's not in alignment to where you want to be. And because of that, it's not going to serve you in the long run. But you still need money so that you can pay the rent, put food on the table, fill your car up with gas. So you know your business is not there to support you yet. So your intention is to find a more aligned job, something that you can see yourself in while growing a business. So you're not going to throw your hands in the air and quit and not give 2 weeks and just walk out. You're going to put together a plan of action that is in alignment with what you need. This is being responsive, being able to see where you're at and where you want to be, knowing that eventually your business will be able to support you. But in the meantime, you need to be able to support yourself. So whenever we're talking about getting in alignment with energies, it's really finding out, what are these energies bringing? Where can I reflect and see how it is going to influence my life? And how can I get in alignment to that? How can I become aware of the places in my life that this is represented? Let me try and tie this all together. The energy comes barreling in. It triggers a frequency in your body. You're up-leveling. Your conscious is up-leveling. Your brain doesn't like that. Your subconscious is going to talk you out of it. It triggers subconscious stories and beliefs and behaviors to try and keep you right where you are. If you ignore that and don't allow these energies to flow through you, it will sabotage you and you will be very reactionary. But if you slow down, you recognize that these energies are stirring up a new frequency, Allow yourself to feel the feelings, to wipe away all those subconscious re-triggers, and really look at your life and evaluate what you need to do to move forward in these energies. Things will align. Everything will begin to fall into place as long as you are working with the energies, not against it. Now, there's a lot in this energy right now, and I can't even begin to go into it here. It is something that I address inside my mastermind because it is so dense and there is so much that we have moved into that I couldn't even do it in an hour. So I do lives frequently within my mastermind, sharing little tidbits with them because it's a lot to take in. But the one thing I want you to know is you cannot go into this energy that we entered into back January 20th and we are going to be in for the next 20-ish years blindly. Pluto in Aquarius is telling you is get crystal clear on your goals. You have to have a detailed roadmap. You can't just wing this shit. If you're going to wing your dreams, your vision of your future, then you know what? These energies are just going to bulldoze you into giving up. That is how powerful they are. Aquarius energy is nothing to screw with. Those of you that know me know I'm an Aquarius. My birthday's tomorrow. If you listen to me and you listen to the words and you witness how I communicate, how I present my energies. You can call it aggressive, you can call it assertive, outwardly, whatever. You can attach any meaning to the way I present myself that aligns for you. But no matter what it is, I embody Aquarius energy. I am revolution. I am here to make a difference. I am a visionary. I am all about this. So when you look at me and how I present, and how I am within my own business and even on this podcast, the way I communicate, attach that energy to what is right now and will be for the next 20-ish years. Now, getting into alignment with that energy is going to require you to really dive deep. This is the second to the last sign of the zodiac. Pisces is next. Some of us won't even be around for Pluto and Pisces. But this energy is here to stay for 20-ish years. So let me tell you how intense this is. During one of Pluto's return to Aquarius, the Roman Empire fell. The French Revolution happened. These are revolutionary frequencies. And it's all about getting into alignment. It's not about pushing harder. It's not about pain and struggle. Because when we're in alignment with it, everything flows. The energy of the water bearer is all about flowing with the river, not becoming stagnant, allowing yourself to grow and evolve and see things differently, looking at your uniqueness and embracing your uniqueness, because Aquarius energy is about movement, moving forward, taking the initiative, being motivated, being driven. So harness that energy to create more in your business. Because if you don't and you're a stick in the mud or you're a fly on the wall or you're a wallflower, whatever it is, you're going to miss the boat. It's going to leave without you. And you don't want that because you're supposed to be an entrepreneur. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. Your body is energy. Your thoughts are energy. Everything is energy. Your business is energy. And if you sit on the sidelines and don't address and become aware of this energy, it's going to be working in the background. It will still do its thing. It will do what it's supposed to do. I know this wasn't about strategy, but here's the deal. We create and manifest in this life through deliberate action. Aligned action, consistent, frequent action. So if you are not getting what you want in your business, it's because you're not taking aligned action. Work with the energies, the cosmic law, and then do the things you need to do in alignment to getting what it is you want in life. There is no straight path to manifesting. There is no one direction. There are lots of twists and turns. But there are strategies to growing a business, strategies that you need to know and master in order to create a 6-figure business. If you don't know those strategies, it's going to be very hard for you to grow your business. You can't just be the entrepreneur on the inside. You actually have to do the things entrepreneurs do to create the outcomes that you desire. It is all interconnected. The things that we do is energy as well. Our actions are energy. They create a frequency. Our thoughts are energy. They create a frequency. Our connection to higher self is a frequency. When we combine and integrate all three of these into alignment, magic happens. Now, if you haven't already, you better get registered for my workshop that is happening this week. There is going to be access to the replay for 5 days, and it's a workshop. You better bring your pen and paper because we're going to be actually doing stuff. It's like a class. It is not one of those webinars where I just sit up there talking about nothing and then pitch to you. We are going to get busy and create your first 100 aligned leads. Make sure you're on the call live because this is a powerful opportunity for you to tap into the energy that I'm going to be bringing in alignment to Pluto and Aquarius. And the crazy thing about this upcoming workshop, I have the strategy that we need to use. But I'm also going to be opening up the energy so that we can download deeper lessons that you need in order to move forward in your business. So while I have a plan, I'm going to be asking very directed questions to see where I can fill your gaps. I want to close down those timelines so that you can achieve that 10K month rapidly. So it's going to be unlike any other workshop I have taught. And I'm very, very excited about it. Make sure you're registered. Make sure to work in alignment to these energies. And if you're ready to say yes to your business and your future, and you want to do a call with me, the link is in the show notes.